going to be doing a video showing you what to expect when you get your double tap tripod in the mail. I'm going to be unboxing it and showing you a little bit what you get with the tripod itself, and also a couple of the optional accessories that they do sell for the tripod. So far, by the looks of this tripod, I'm pretty impressed, but I haven't unboxed this thing yet, so I am pretty excited to get this thing out of the box. I'm going to go ahead and start unboxing this stuff first and showing you this. So, yep, in this box I got the ball head. So far, it is very, very nice. Feels very, very stout. Big, nice knobs on it. Very, very nice. Like I said, it's stout, but I mean, all the other ball heads I've used, it's basically the same weight as all them. One thing I am noticing right off the bat that I am impressed with is this right here. I mean, it is nice and thick and looks like it's ready to be abused. And these do get abused. If you're a coyote hunter like me, you're constantly in and out of your truck all night long, swapping your gun in and out of this. I run an ARCA plate on 90% of the hunts that I'm on. I do, run your normal style stocks, and that's what I'll be using that saddle clamp for. But like I was saying, this right here, nice and meaty. It looks like it's ready to take a beating, and these do really take a beating. Very satisfied so far with this. Stick that right there. This little package is that ARCA plate that I was talking about. Very nice. And in this box is, yes, my clamp. This is a nice little neoprene case. For me, I 90% of the time am running a gun with an M-LOK rail on it. So I don't need this saddle all the time. But I still like to use the normal style stocks, and I don't want to drill into those stocks and ruin the value of the gun. So I keep this clamp in my gun, or in my truck at all times. So this case is going to be nice when it's in my truck and not getting beat around. Like I said, it is just the case alone is very, very nice. I'm satisfied with that, and I will be using that. As far as the clamp, this clamp is nice. I've actually never seen one like this before. Very, very nice dowel on it. But what I'm talking about where I haven't seen before is I've never used a saddle that pivoted like that. That's a very nice design. Because 90% of these, the normal stock rifles I'm using, they taper down as they get closer to the end of the barrel on the stocks. So with that, when you tighten it up, you're only getting contact back here, and then up here is just free. With this, when you tighten it up, it's gonna, follow the contour of that gun. I really like that design. I'm excited to use this. It's nice, coated with rubber in here. It's not gonna damage your gun at all. It's gonna protect it. Very, very nice piece here. Very nice. Right. The moment I've been waiting for. Unboxing this. Yes, it comes with I can feel already, it comes with a nice case. Like I said, you guys should be using these things, but not one to talk because I don't. I should. Yeah, very nice case. I think I might be using this. Yeah, that's a really nice case. I'll show you the case real quick. Nice double tap logo. Like I said, it is. I mean, it's got padding. Like, you could literally throw this in the bed of your truck. It's not gonna damage your tripod at all. So it has a little pouch in here. You can see that. That's where your spiked feet are gonna be. It comes with an Allen wrench. You just want to keep them in that bag. When winter time comes, that ground gets frozen, swap them feet out. Those spiked feet are nice. Them rubber feet are nice, but once that ground gets frozen, those spiked feet definitely come in handy. Man, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it already, what I'm really liking about this tripod. and that is these legs do not cross. If you're pretty familiar with tripods and the higher end tripods, you'll know that the good ones, the legs don't cross. There's mid-range tripods that are really, really good, but the only flaw that I have with some of the mid-range tripods that I've used is, you know, us coyote hunters, we're throwing that gun on this at the truck, on top of this tripod at the truck, locking it down, putting it on our shoulder, and heading in to hunt. Well, as we're doing that, your mid-range priced tripods say this leg will then fall down between these legs and cross. For one, it's banging off of these two, causing noise. For two, if you end up walking to the stand and you jump a coyote or hog in the field, you just want to throw this down. These are all tangled. You got this one crisscrossed. It's inconvenience, I guess you would say. I really like that they don't cross. That is huge. That's one of the main things I'm looking at when I'm buying a new tripod, is if the legs cross. It is just a big pain in the butt for me. So that is a huge feature that I noticed right away. Another is these right here, the adjustment for the legs. Very nice rubber. It's they're not plastic. They're not gonna break. It's nice and rubber, and you just need a quarter turn. Very easy. Yeah, that's. I mean, I can't see anything bad yet. I really, really like this thing so far. Some of these other tripods I've used, you gotta really get like a full turn or a 3/4 turn on these things to loosen them up. You don't need that on this at all. Just a quarter turn, and oh, that one's extended. My bad. Let me get these bottom legs out, so put the rest of it up for you. So with this ball head, when you're going to install this ball head, there's a knob right here, and that's for panning. What I mean by panning is you're going left and right with your gun. You want to tighten that pan all the way up, which it was tight, but listen, you do not need to tighten these much. You can actually probably harm this ball head if you want to crank on them. You don't need to. They're designed for just minimal adjustment. Tighten that up, put it on this screw that's on your tripod, screw that down. You want to crank that bad boy tight. Just hold that, crank it tight. This was spinning down here, so you want to hold that and just crank it tight. Now once you get it tight, just loosen that pan back up. There you go, it's installed. Very, very smooth. Very smooth pan on that. Go ahead and get that, and I'll show you how this clamp goes in. You want to have this on the opposite end of this. That way they're not interfering with each other. Just tighten that down. It's locked in. I mean, that's not going anywhere. Really like that feature. And loosen that up a little bit. Go ahead and put a gun in there. Man, I'm excited. Oh. Actually, I'll show you what I meant. So if you look down this gun right here, you'll see the stock starts to taper down. I'm going to turn this towards you. So when I tighten that up, being that that side of the clamp pivots, you'll see when I tighten this up, it's actually, did exactly what it's supposed to do, exactly what I thought it would do. It would just go in and follow the stock a little bit. All these other clamps that I've used are only getting contact back here, and all this is open. You do not need, I mean, these things are, like I said, there's rubber in here. You don't need to really crank these like extremely hard. Just snug it down, and this thing is not going anywhere. Very, very pleased with this tripod so far.